let's begin. It's going to be 30 minutes. Each exercise that we do will be 3 sets of 40 seconds with a 30-second rest in between. Unless I instruct you otherwise, that is what's going to be the set count. So let's do it. The first exercise that we're going to do is called plank core lifts. Okay? I really like this one. Okay? So how we're going to do this is we're actually going to start on the ground. Okay? We're going to be on our forearms here. On the ground, and we're lifting all the way up. Breathe in on the way down, all the way down, all the way up. So we're doing a crunch, right? It's as if we're crunching here, but going all the way to the ground, it allows us to go through our full range of motion here, okay? When we do this for 40 seconds, it's going to be a good workout, right? Ready, and begin. Right? We're really focused on our abs, not our hips here, right? We're really trying to bend at the hips, not at the hips. At the abs, not the hips. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Really squeeze your core at the top. One more, and stop. Good work. Big chest, shoulder blades back. Big breaths. What I like about that one is actually resetting at the bottom, because it allows you to focus on what we're trying to accomplish rather than having too many things happening at once. So in 10 seconds, we're going to do this again. Ready. And begin. Really squeezing your core at the top, breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. 20 seconds. Keep going. Keep going. We got 15 more seconds here. We got 10 seconds. Keep it up. 5 more. And down. Good job. Rest up. Make sure you're keeping your chest, your shoulder blades back. Great work. Great work. Going in 20 seconds. Last set. In the beginning, rests might seem long, but they'll be very necessary as we go through the workout. Ready, and begin. "20 seconds. 15. 10. And stop. Whew. Good work. Good work. Big chest. Make sure we're giving ourselves a bit of a gut rub, right? We've gone over this before, giving ourselves a tummy rub, pressing our fingers in, getting good at that, enhancing digestion. Good work. So now we're going to do another plank variation, but I like to call this one, we're chopping off the limbs. First set, alternating our hands. Second set, alternating our legs. Third set, doing both. So what the hell does that mean, right? So we're going to be in a plank formation, just like this. And we're going lift, 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 right? We're working on our motor skills here. working on our core. I consider this core work. Ready, and begin. Try and keep your hips square. Try and keep your shoulders square. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Good work, right? So we're on 2 arms and 2 legs, and we're lifting 1 limb off at a time. So chop off planks is just we're progressing and chopping off our limbs. For the next set, now we're going to lift our leg like that. So we're alternating, okay? Keeping our arms on the ground the entire time. Ready, and begin. Right? These aren't necessarily glute kicks. We're not focusing on glute kicks. We're focusing on just getting our legs off the ground, working on 3 limbs. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And down. Whew.
Ben.
Yes, Ben, yes.
Can you show me a modified? Because I can do a plank and hold it for the whole time. Just the variance, I'm not be able to hold it strong.
For sure. Did you have trouble with the lifting your arms or the lifting your legs?
No. It was the leg. To keep the balance, I was falling. So I wasn't strong enough to hold myself up.
For sure. So instead of alternating, Ben, try and focus on just holding 1.
Okay.
Yeah, don't alternate. Okay? Only alternate when we alternate together. So we're going to go now, everyone else, arm and leg, right? So we're going to go hold, right? We're going to hold that for 20 seconds. Ready? And begin, right? We're holding this, right? We just chopped off 2 limbs. We're on just 2. Opposite elbow, opposite arm. Going for another 10 seconds here. And switch.
Not hold.
10 seconds. And down. Big chest, shoulder blades back.
Oh man. I think I'm sore from yesterday, big time.
For sure, probably are. Cool. All right, so now we're flipping over and we're gonna do crunches, guys. So now we're gonna do crunches. So crunches, remember, are a really excellent exercise because they're not just regular crunches, right? The details matter here. We're on the ground, we're crossing our feet. When we do this, you're not just crunching, you are opening up your core here. So that means you're arching your lower back, right? You're nice and open here.
You want a mat?
Breathe in, you expand your stomach, and then you breathe out before you come up. Breathe in, breathe out, crunch up, right? So you see all of this movement here before I come up, right? It's all about the breathing. We arch our lower back, we full range of motion, breathe in, breathe out, crunch up. Going for 40 straight seconds. Ready? And begin. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Last one. And stop. Whew. Nice work. While you guys are laying down, let's make sure we're giving ourselves a tummy rub, right? Excellent work. Going again in 20 seconds, right? While you're down there on the floor, press into yourself, your finger. You gotta get used to that. So it's weird in the beginning doing that to yourself. That's why we pay masseuses, but you get good at it. All right, we're going again in 3, 2, and 1. Remember that full range of motion, cracking your core open. Big breaths, right? Big breaths. Working out our diaphragm. Here, when we do our breathing, we're working out our diaphragm. That's a muscle, guys. 10 seconds. And stop. Good work. Make sure you're giving yourselves that tummy rub, right? Our diaphragm is right here, right there. It's a muscle, just like our biceps or our triceps are a muscle. When you really practice your breathing, you strengthen that muscle, which is why it's so effective for abs, because it's right where our abs are. So let's really emphasize on that breath. Ready? And begin. See, I'm not in a rush here when I do this. I'm in a nice tempo, focusing on the things that matter. 15 seconds. And stop. Great work. Great work. We're going to move on. Good stuff. We're almost halfway done with this workout. So now we're going to do leg raises. So this variation that we're going to do, we're going to have 2 variations here. We're going to have one variation for people who have a little bit more issues with their back. Then we have one variation which is just more extreme, right? So the extreme version is this, laying flat, inches off the ground. So literally just a couple inches off the ground. We are holding that for 40 seconds. It's going to be tough as hell. For people who have more of a back issue, I want your legs higher. So do this. Hold, right? This applies more pressure to your back. So lift your legs nice and high and just play with going a little bit lower. But overall, getting your legs really high is easier than us doing a couple inches off the ground. Ready? And begin. And you're not holding your breath while you do this. Play with your breathing. You feel the breathing almost like someone's punching you in the stomach. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And down. Good job. For everyone who's doing this just a couple inches off the ground, it's tough for 40 seconds. Really good though, right? It's a weird concept that lifting your legs higher is easier than just a couple inches off the ground, but it's just all angles. Working out is all angles. So lifting your legs really high is better for your back. All right, let's do this again. Ready? And begin. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And stop. Right? For anyone who wants more of a challenge, right? You can add ankle weights, right? Or really go hardcore breathing, right? Really feel the intensity of the ab workout and the breathing put together, the amplification. I like to consider the proper breathing for this is you're amplifying this workout. Ready, and begin. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And down.
Oh,
Boy,
oh.
an ass kicker. That's an ass kicker. Okay, so now we're going to do reverse crunches. Okay, this is an exercise that's pretty friendly for everybody because we're all lifting our legs really, really high. We're doing a reverse crunch. So what does that mean, right? When we do a regular crunch, right, we're doing this, right? We're sitting up. But for the reverse crunch, we're working on the bottom half of our core. So now our upper body's down, and now we're going, right? So the range of motion's tight. I'm not going all the way down. I'm not doing this, okay? We're starting here, and I'm throwing my legs forward, stopping right here. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. This is designed purposely to not go all the way down, right? The range in motion is limited, just like when we do crunches. Our crunches aren't a huge range in motion, so neither is this. Ready. And begin. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Ben. Love that, baby. Nice.
I need some water, bud.
Go get it. Go get it.
Look at that Jolie. She's an animal.
Say that again?
Jolie is an animal. Look at her. She's stronger than you.
Oh, for sure. For sure. All right. We're going again in a couple seconds here. Ready. And begin.
Oh.
20 seconds.
Oh. 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 Oh.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Oh,
And stop.
oh, man. You're killing me,
Right,
man.
good job. Something subtle, but good. Like clearly working out our core here, right? It's a combination of abs, core, and lower back class. So I don't consider core abs. I don't consider core lower back. I think they're all three separate, but they're all in the same class because they all tie together, literally, right?
You're killing me, Ben.
Huh?
You're killing me.
You're the man. Thanks for being here, and thanks to everyone else who's here too. So now we're doing penguins. So we're down on the ground, right? And what we're doing is we're lifting our shoulder blades off the ground, and we are touching our feet. But what's going on here is that we're targeting our obliques, right? We're targeting where the love handles live, which is in between.
Can you show that again?
Yeah,
Show
I'm going to. So in between our rib cage and our hip bone is an empty space. Empty space, right? If we took all the skin organs away, it would be an empty space in our skeletal structure. This is where the love handles live, is in between these two bones. So when we're doing our penguins, right, we're crunching on one side and we're stretching on the other. So we're simultaneously working out our obliques here, right? So this is a standing version, right? Slap, right? We're alternating. Crunch, side, down on the ground. Lift your shoulder blades up, targeting the obliques between those two bones. Ready. And begin. Really pinching that space, again, between the rib cage and your hip bone.
Oh. Oh.
20 seconds here.
Oh, God. Oh.
10 seconds. And stop.
Oh.
See, it's really important that I go in very deep detail on this, because if I don't, you're just going to feel it in your center core. You're just going to feel like you're lifting your shoulder blades off the ground. But this exercise isn't designed for the front of our core. Sure, that gets a little bit of it, but we're targeting the oblique. So really get into it and make sure you're feeling a crunch on one side and you're stretching the other. Ready. And begin. And really try and go down your foot. Try and increase that range, right? If you're slapping your heel, you want to progress to midfoot. If you're getting to midfoot, you want to progress to the knuckles of your feet and continuing. 20 seconds here. You got 10 seconds. And stop.
Oh. Oh.
Great work. Give yourselves that tummy rub. Stiffen those fingers. Find the sweet spot. Good stuff. Got one more exercise after this, everybody. One more. Last set here. Ready? And begin. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds.
Oh my God.
Almost there. And stop.
Oh. Oh.
Stuff. Good stuff. So We enjoyed being horizontal for most of this workout. So now let's get vertical and let's stand up. Let's stand up. Yeah, being on the floor is really, really nice, but we're going to do one exercise standing up. So now we're going to do standing crunches here, okay? So this is going to be weird. I actually have not done this version at all here because what I always have done is either opposite elbow, opposite knee, or side. So I'm kind of going on a limb here. We're doing a standing crunch. So it's actually pretty good. So hands are on our head. We're opening up, so a little arch in our lower back. Remember, this is lower back class 2. We're putting some arch in our lower back, feeling its support. We're breathing in, breathe out, crunch. Breathe in, breathe out, right? Try and breathe out actually before you come up. And I already felt it in my core right there, so this is going to be a good one. Ready? And begin. Right? And this is a really good one because it allows us to open up our core, right? Part of core, part of having a nice tummy, part of having that nice functional center is the combination of stretching and contracting. So the stretching is highly critical here. 10 seconds. And stop.
Oh.
Excellent stuff, right? We were standing up for that, right? You don't always need to be on the floor at all, right? We just did a crunch standing up and it felt good. I felt good, right? So definitely a valuable exercise here. Knowledge is key because you can essentially do what you want when you work out. But as long as you have the awareness and the consciousness to do it the right way, that's all that matters. Ready? And begin. Right? There's a difference between going to a workout and be like, I'm just going to work out today. Then going to a workout and be like, I'm just going to do some core today and some cardio. Right? Light workout, but like you have like a consciousness at what you're doing. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Last one and stop. Great stuff.
Can I ask you a question? I want to ask you a quick question.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure someone else has the same question.
So I'm wondering where it should feel. Should I feel it in my core? Because I'm not feeling it.
So you want to be feeling it in your lower back when you're leaning back, and when you're leaning back, you want to feel it in both your lower back and your core.
Well, I feel it when I'm leaning back, but I don't feel it going forward.
That's the most important part of this exercise is the leaning back part of it.
Okay,
so
got it.
Leaning back, holding it for a moment, crunching the best you can. Really stretch out right here, breathe in, breathe out, focus on crunching on the front. There is minimal pressure on our front side. The pressure is on the back side. So hold it a bit longer, all right? Yeah. Going for 40 straight seconds, we're all set. Ready, and begin. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. Couple more. Last one. Let's hold it. Let's hold it. Let's hold it. Come up, and we are all set. Let's give ourselves a nice round of applause. Great work. 30-minute core, abs, lower back done. My next class is tomorrow, Saturday, 9 a.m., full body. But if you want to keep strengthening your core week after week, just keep tuning in to this Friday class. I'm not going anywhere. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it.
See you Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Take care.
Ben.
Thank
Bye,
you, Jovi.
Jolene. Good to see you. I will.
Good to
Bye,
see you.
everybody.